Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's staying nice and healthy. We're going to be starting our virtual trainings. So today I'm going to be going over personal hygiene, some of the basic things that we can go ahead and talk about to maintain our good personal hygiene, okay? So first things first, a lot of people start off their day with brushing their teeth. Okay, it's very important to use these toothbrushes, right? To also brush our teeth, brush our gums, brush our tongues, okay? Because everything in our mouth really holds on to the odor of whatever we ate, and then that's how we go ahead and have bad breath. We don't want bad breath when talking to somebody, whether it be we're out in the community or we have a job interview or we're going to work. We do not want bad breath. So we want to make sure that our teeth, our tongues, and our gums are all nice and clean. So definitely utilize your toothbrushes. Some of them have those little tiny bumps you see in the back right there. Some of them have the rubber parts. Those really help you clean your mouth really nice and good. That way you have nice, clean smelling breath. The next thing is, you want to get your hair looking good, right? You want your hair to look nice. For the ladies who have really longer hair, you want to make sure that it's pulled out of your face, whether it be, to the side or pulled back, or you have a nice braid going on. For the ladies and gentlemen who have a little bit longer hair, again, comb it back, comb it to the side, away from your face. You want to make sure that your face is completely visible. That way, again, when you are talking to somebody, they can see your facial expressions, they can see that nice smile. You want to make sure that your face is completely visible, okay? So again, making sure that it's brushed, makes it look nice and, presentable, makes it look like you tried and you put it together yourself. So brushing it, and you took the effort to go ahead and brush it away from your face. It looks nice. It's not over here, it's not over there. You don't have pieces sticking up. It looks nice and put together. So after you do that, your hair is all set. Great. For the gentlemen who have really short hair, all you got to do is, wash it up a little bit, and then you're good to go. So next, we're going to look at some clothes, okay? I've chosen some clothes that you could wear either to a job interview. You could also wear to your job if you have maybe an office job. These are the clothes that I have, unless you work for an actual company who provides uniforms. Then you wouldn't be wearing these. You'd be wearing the actual uniform that they provide you. So some of these clothes, I'd like you to point out something that you might see that doesn't look right on it, right? So this shirt, right, okay, is a blouse. It's a blouse. It's presentable. It's not low cut for the ladies. It's loose fitting, and it's a blouse. But this blouse, I'm gonna get a little bit closer, as you can tell, is full of stains. Okay, this blouse is full of stains. This is something that I might not want to wear to an interview. Nope, I might not want to wear at all to the interview, because, well, stains, holes in your shirts, wrinkles is something that you might not want to wear at all to an interview. So again, make sure that your clothes are stain free, that they're wrinkle free, because when they're wrinkle free, you might have just gotten it right out of the dryer, or it's nice and clean. Sometimes when you take a dirty shirt out of your hamper to put on, it's full of wrinkles, because you throw it into the hamper, it falls. The way it lands is the way when you pull it up, it's gonna leave all those wrinkles, okay? So again, I got a nice clean shirt, right? No wrinkles, no stains, no rips. Smells nice and fresh because I pulled it out of the dryer, I hung it up. So that's something that you, for ladies, you might want to wear one of those, right? A nice blouse. For the gentleman, you know, something with a collar might be nice. This is called a collar. Okay. You actually fold it over. So when it's on, it's folded just like that. Okay, so then of course you would have this buttoned up and it looks nice. Nice, right? This looks nice. So again, this one has some wrinkles that I would definitely want to get rid of. But again, it's got no stains on it. It's a nice collared shirt. And that's something that I would probably want to wear, you know, to a job interview, or again, if I had an office job, and then for the pants, you know, again, no stains, no rips. Ladies, for some slacks, we got some nice work pants again, no rips, no, again, black, no stains. If they have hair on them, ooh, see that dog hair? Can you see it? Yikes. A lot of people use what's called a lint roller, or you can just even use some tape. You want to make sure all your hair is off of your clothes, right? This goes for anybody. If you have a lot of hair and it's sometimes on your clothes, or if maybe you have a pet that you got hair on your clothes, you might want to use a lint roller or some tape and just, you know, take off all that hair, okay? That's a part of maintaining good personal hygiene because your clothes are clean, right? So after all of that, you want to make sure that you're wearing, you know, nice clean shoes, right? You want to make sure that your shoes don't have holes in them, that they're comfortable for you, so that way you know, you can work throughout the day and not be like, oh my goodness, my feet hurt. That's not something that you know, you want to run into. Okay, so after you get dressed and everything and your teeth are clean, your hair is nice and pulled back and clean, we want to wash our hands. So a good super important one is, you know, washing your hands. Washing your hands for 20 seconds is extremely important, especially nowadays with everything going on. We want to make sure that our hands are nice and clean. So right here I have soap. This is my soap. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use some warm water because you don't want it too hot to burn yourself, and you definitely don't want it ice freezing cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn it on. Okay. And I'm gonna wet my hands a little bit before, right? Because if you go ahead and just put soap onto your hands, your dry hands, you're not really gonna get that suds, that bubbly effect. You're just pushing the soap around. You want your hands a little bit wet, because once you get your hands wet, right, you're opening up those pores on your hands, on your skin, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get some soap. Okay, I've got clear soap, but this is my soap. You can't really see it, but you will be able to see it once I start to go ahead and wash my hands. Okay, so what I am doing is I am scrubbing my hands. Okay, I'm scrubbing my hands. I'm also going down to my wrists, okay? And I'm going down to my wrist right here, okay? So I'm scrubbing. I'm also getting underneath my fingernails because that's where a lot of your dirt and your grime is. Those germs, we're getting them all away. So we're scrubbing. I'm also, again, I'm doing right around my wrist area just to be, you know, double check with everything. Not double check, but just to make sure, you know, that you're getting everywhere. And then look at, so now you can see all this, see all these bubbles and everything? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rinse it away. So I'm rinsing my hands. Okay, so now I've rinsed my hands, right? I rinsed my hands and I'm drying them. All right, so I'm drying them. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take another paper towel, right, because I don't want to touch the actual handle that I originally touched with my dirty hands, because now that I cleaned them, okay, I don't want to go back and touch the dirty handle that I turned on originally, okay, to begin with. That's cross-contaminating, then you're gonna dirty your hands back up, okay? So I washed my hands. You know, some people like to say their ABCs twice, or they like to count to 20. I like to make sure I count to 20 in my head because that's personally what I like to do. And then I go ahead and I lather up. I get all those bubbles going. I get in between. I get under my fingernails. I really get those clean, okay? So that's something about good personal hygiene. Part of good personal hygiene that you want to maintain is clean hands also. So again, so a part of good personal hygiene, you want to make sure that your teeth are clean, your breath is smelling fresh, your hair is nice and clean, it's pulled back out of your face, it's combed. You want to make sure that your clothes are clean, you're not taking them out of the hamper. You want to make sure that you know, they don't have any stains or rips or any dirt or grease marks on them. And then you also want to make sure that you're washing your hands properly throughout the day, okay? That you're really getting away all those germs. Using soap definitely to help fight those germs, okay? After that, you know, there's other things that you can do to help maintain good personal hygiene. Some people like to put on some people like to use cologne and perfume. Okay, cologne and perfume are the sprays, the mists. I recommend spraying just a little bit. A little goes a long way. Okay, has anybody heard of that? A little goes a long way. So 1 squirt, you know, 2, that's great. You don't want to put it all over you. That's not an alternative. That's not something you want to do instead of showering. That's not something you want to do instead of wearing clean clothes. You don't want to take dirty clothes out of your hamper, put them on, and then pour cologne on or pour perfume on. That doesn't help the smell very much. You can still see that your clothes are visibly dirty. So again, after you put your clean clothes on, after you did all of your steps for your teeth, your hair, your hands, you can go ahead, put a little bit of perfume on to smell nice, and then also put some deodorant on, right? So deodorant goes on your armpits, okay? It keeps us smelling fresh throughout the day. It helps us smell nice, and you know, other people can smell our body odors, so we might want to put a little bit on you know, in the morning or maybe throughout the day to maintain that nice fresh smell that we originally had in the morning, right when we got out of the shower. So that is our good personal hygiene for today. If you have any questions at all, please ask them. We're going to be going over the video right now, and hope you guys have a good day. Bye.